previewing and trimming. The next step is to go to the preview screen on the right side of the screen. It's labeled Project, and initiate the playing of the video files you placed on the timeline. Be sure to click on and highlight the first video file on the timeline. Or you can press Stop on the preview screen prior to play to ensure that playback starts from the beginning of the video and not somewhere in the middle. Both of these methods reset the time marker back to the beginning of the video. There's another way to cut out large blocks of unwanted content from an individual file, but it only works if you're cutting away from the beginning of a file or from the end of it. With the mouse, take your cursor to either end of the video file and you'll see it turn into an arrow that points both left and right. This is your cue to drag the cursor to the right if you're at the beginning of the file, or to the left if you're at its end, which shortens the length of the file. This method of cutting is not the primary method you'll be using to edit your video project. It's really only useful for getting large blocks of unwanted video content out of the way so you'll have an easier time editing your project later on. It's very imprecise. You have to estimate how much you want to get rid of, and sometimes you end up taking away too much. If that ever happens, you can undo the previous action and cut the file again, taking away less of the file the second time. Remember, you're never really actually affecting the original video files. Those remain intact and unchanged wherever you copied them from.